Yes, hello everyone. So sometimes, when the blonde lady try to connect to somewhere, yeah, it's funny. I'm really happy to be here with you tonight. And thanks to be here with me also. It's my pleasure to be with my favorite market. It's really because this is my favorite sponsor. This is my favorite leader. So your group is my amazing emotions. And today I will present a personal branding. So to be honest, of course, it will be much better than me to sit on the chair, some famous lady or some famous man, because personal branding is something when we're talking about some person, for example, Steve Jobs or Mark Zuckerberg, we try to find in our, head some thoughts, pictures, some products, something like that. So personal branding, it means we are connected these thoughts with some person. This is for sure. This is not about product. This is not about even, something good or not so good. We connect personal branding with a person and with emotions which this person expect or we what we are feeling when we are talking about this or that person. So, who I am? I am really in this fantastic industry, in MLM industry, around 20 years. So I am lucky because I really appreciate this way of changing the product, build the business. But this is only one industry when we can talk truly about personal branding, because this is business, not about products, not about marketing plan, not about something. This business about the people. That's why we are living in very fast and very fast growing world. And in 5-10 years, personal branding, it will be topic number one. Why? Because connection of the people now, and especially after 2020, we are need people, most that because products will create it, but people will stay. So that's why personal branding, it's everything about you. And why and what a personal brand. When we are talking about why we have to build this brand, first of all, I have some social media, and by the way, I before our training, I just looked some names from your team, and I saw absolutely fantastic, pictures, text, content, and sometimes Mrs. Natalia sent me some your video, and before I start my topic, I really appreciate your job. I really appreciate what you are doing. And first of all, you have to understand that all these things you are doing for you, because each person who want to connect with this industry, with this product, with, they will see and they will try to find about you. And for example, now, even if you are trying to find the job, if you are trying to find something, you are going to the social media. So first of all, you have to be sure that you have a profile at least in a Facebook, in an Instagram, in a TikTok, or maybe in LinkedIn. This is something which you can start to build your own personal brand. And the funny story that personal branding and social media build this personal brand, you have to be sure that the we can make from no name person, we can create a very famous person. And now we can see that some famous people, they now unknown person. So with the social media, this is like uh, like your scene, this is like your time, this is like your audience. And today I will show you some steps how we can do it easily, uh, truly, with the emotions, how we can build your own personal brand. And on some slides, you will see a lot of text. I know that people don't like it, but it's only for you. You can make just, a photo, and you cannot make some notes, because if you need, I will send this presentation to you. But anyhow, I want to share with you some my experience and experience of people who now build this personal brand, and be sure that this personal brand will be working on you. And this is our goal, as I understand correctly. So it will be 7 steps how we can do it, easily. First of all, you have to understand that who and who you and what you want to show with your personal brand. First of all, today I will show you how we can do it easily. But anyhow, today you have to understand that personal brand, it's really hard job, because with your social media, with your own brand, you have to ask your truly, open questions. And some questions I put on the screen. First of all, what drives me, what I'm like the most. For example, if I like, healthy beauty lifestyle, or I like cookies, or I like APL, or I like people, or I like, children, doesn't matter what drives you, because personal brand, this is the energy, and you have to, motivate yourself. That's why you have to focus on the topics which drives you, and this is the first one. The next steps, it's areas. If you will show only one, picture, just, I don't know, only children or only cars, on only beauty, you will, close interest for different people. So you have to choose, some different areas. For example, if it's a beauty or healthy lifestyle, you can choose, for example, some, oh, I have 1 second. For example, some drops, water, some food, some, cosmetics, and you can show, but from different, use some different products from different way with different advices. You can show this full lifestyle. The next one, what work draws my energy? What works fuels for me? Why? Because each day when you go to your social media, or it doesn't matter, not only social media, it may be a face-to-face meeting, you will see that not all people and everyone will be, open, positive, or something like that. That's why you need, fuel for your personal brand. You have to be really positive, because as Mrs. Natalia told you last time, that our smile, our, enthusiastic, our positive attitude, self-confidence, this is our picture. Because personal brand, this is not what we are thinking about, ourselves. Personal brand, this is what people thinking about us. That's why this is crucial, and you need a fuel for each day. If you will be writing or talking about topics which not drive you, it will be, boring. It will be not interesting even for you. That's why please try to find something which it will be, interesting, and it will be fuel for your each day. Build your personal branding. What settings do I work best in? So as you understand that personal brand needs, you have to be a professional even in one area. So if you are, for example, make great photos, or you are, again, you have a talent for, I don't know, um, singing, or you make a presentation, you have very high expertise in public speaking or in communication skill or something. Now each social media, they have to be, like a foil for your audience. You have to teach them, you have to develop them, and you will be interesting for each person who will come, who will see your, profile, and then who will see you, in a person. What industries do I find interesting? Again, um, when you try to think who I am, and this is, very honest question to you, in which area you want to develop yourself, because personal branding, this is very good, training for to train your skills. Again, public speaking, to make, connections, to communicate with the people, even some negative comments on your, under your post, you have to work with it. So please find the industry which you interested are. Where do I want to be at the end of my career? So as you see, personal brand, this is also like a career way for each of you. You can, create a dream with your personal brand. For example, I have a story, because my favorite and, my idol, I would say, in personal brand, this is Oprah Winfrey. And my dream to create something, to have to make some interview with the famous people, to collect, a lot of interesting people around me. And, in my daily job, I make this job, and I am really excited about it. So create your, goal for next 1 year, 3 years, 5 years, and think, what is your interested, what is your dream with your, not maybe personal brand, but, in general, and it will be your motivation for each day. And of course, what impact do I want to have? um, when we are talking about social media, about connection, this is our dream, to collect, people, um, for our feelings. And you have to correct me if I'm wrong, but when in our team, very positive, very open, very enthusiastic, very positive people around, it's more funny to live, not only build the business. No, this is life. This is, life, and we have to create the environment with, people like we are, and people will find you. And of course, when we are looking for somebody in our phone, in our social media, we try to find people who we are interested in, right? So this is the same story with you. You can create, even if you have 10 or hundreds, doesn't matter. Each personal brand, and people who now, for example, have uh, thousands followers, they start from only one. Somebody, follow this person, and day by day, people create this community, and the most interested create the huge community. So step number 2, determine your unique value proposition. It's funny because now we have not to be a first. No. Even companies, we have not to be the first. We have to be the unique. What is your unique proposition? For the personal brand, this is the same story. Why? Because, for example, each person, we have positive and some negative side of our person. Of course, we are human, but we have to try to find our strengths. So we have to show people where in which area we are professionals. So how we can show and teach people, because now people don't read as huge books. No, this is not this time. Even videos, as you see, movies. This is not interesting sometimes, especially for the learning process. It should be short. So we have to teach people very short, very positive, very energetic. We have to be fast because this today we are living in a very, very fast growing, world. That's why we have to first understand where we are professionals, our strengths. And the second one, we have to show them. We have to show, and people looking for the people who can teach them, develop them, and create the community. Step number 3. For me, this is step number first. But anyhow, I put it on the 3. Why? Because audience, this is very crucial thing. Why? We have to understand with whom we are lucky, with whom we are positive, for whom we are talking. Sorry, for whom we are talking just now. We have to write in details, really, which age, women or men, housewives or business ladies, for people, for example, who are trying or who are looking for the health lifestyle, or entrepreneurs, because we can invite them, but we have to create our audience. If we will be talking about everything and for everyone, we will lose, the focus. We have to, don't worry, don't be scared. For example, new people with their personal branding, they try to find and to connect with everyone. But this is really mistake. You have to find right people, and right people has to be on the right place. That's why put the list or notes or doesn't matter and create a picture of the person for whom you will be talking, because your audience in some period of time will give you this fuel, will give you this energy. And don't be afraid that some people, follow, then unfollow. Your people will be with you. And now you are looking. You are, I don't know, maybe you are not seeing, but when I look on your team, you are even, for me, you are similar to each of you. And even Mrs. Natalia, she's, sometimes talking like you. And this is very funny because we are our development process as a human, as a professional. It's easiest way to make it with the people who are like we are, who have the same values, who have the same goals, who have the same speed even. So audience, this is a crucial thing for you. The next step, very as energetic as this wonderful guy. For me, he's Mike. I don't know why Mike, but he's Mike with these yellow glasses. And I put some profiles, not everyone, but some profiles you have to understand that some profiles work on you. And if we are talking about business, now we will talk about, of course, LinkedIn. As I promised, a lot of text, but this is not just for your reading. This is just for make you can make a picture, and please you cannot make notes. So first of all, but these four things you have to understand. LinkedIn. You know, it's funny why I put LinkedIn, because after opening African market to my LinkedIn, can you imagine? This is LinkedIn. This is absolutely business community. Hope you all know what is it. If not, please go and find in app stores or in Google. This is a 100% business community. You can find a lot of people who is looking for a possibility, who is looking for a job, who is looking for a community. And first of all, for this LinkedIn, you need a profile in English with a very professional photo, especially with a smile. For LinkedIn, it's crucial to have a smile on your profile. And what you have to do, you have to put all your experience, all your notes, all your courses, all your professional certificates, all your languages, all your, I don't know, everything, what is connect to your professional, profile. And fill out all section of your profile: education, your experience, your courses, your everything, especially with the name. And this community give you a possibility to ask and give the recommendations. So you will be impressed, because even now people who are looking for a job with a famous company, our resume CV, yeah, this is now not working. LinkedIn, this is, community who are working for us and for our professional, day by day job. So you have to put everything to your profile. The second one, use a professional headshot. So when you go to Google and put how to put everything to profile LinkedIn, you will see what does it mean. Add skills strategically. So when you put everything to this profile, you have to think what you want to get from this. So if you want to find the people, you have to put that I am entrepreneur, or I am a leader of the team, or I am a corporate director of APL Go company. And you have to show from this profile who you are and what you are looking for. And keywords, this is a crucial, because this LinkedIn community has a possibility to put like a finding words. You can put, for example, entrepreneur, international company, possibility, and it's like a smallest Google system, and LinkedIn will help you to find the people who has these keywords, and you will see people, you can connect with them, you can create a community, you can, have a friends, and it's very, very potential community for, especially for your market. Really, this is a life hack or advice. If you don't know what does it mean LinkedIn, this is my recommendation to go to learn, because US market, African market, Indian market, Korea market, Europe, everybody in LinkedIn, everybody in LinkedIn. And this is your potential growth in your business. This is absolutely lucky. What you have to do with this LinkedIn, what you can do with them. Of course, each you can put and you can share some stories, articles, some statistics, some experience, some recommendation. Even if you are looking for new partners, you can put on your story. You can have uh, the crucial advice. Please connect with the people. Please connect with the famous people. Please connect with the people who you like. Please connect with the people, with the professional. For example, even with the competitors, you are not, you have no idea. Maybe they are looking for another, opportunity. So please find people who are really interested in areas which you interested are. And in LinkedIn, it's very fast growing, community. When I started this community, it was, I think, 5 years ago. My first connection was after, I don't know, maybe 3 hours, really 3 hours. And after that, now I have more than 500 professional connection. So never in my life, I didn't send the CV to the company. People found me in LinkedIn or in social media. So our social media, and especially LinkedIn now, this is very important. This is our, this is a selling product, really. People buying us in social media, in a business, in LinkedIn. And of course, this is like a curriculum. You have to be, constantly in this process. You cannot put, for example, article on Monday and come back to this community after, I don't know, 1 month. No. Even, one article on or one, post per week, it will be enough, but you have to be constantly people, looking for, and they have to see that you are professional. So with LinkedIn, we are finished. So now Instagram and Facebook. Oh, this is funny, I don't know, but I love Facebook. The idea of Facebook, it was create something, some community for people who want to communicate. So difference between Facebook and Instagram. Facebook, this is for the story. Instagram, this is for the pictures. So this is a hugest difference. In Facebook, please put all your text, all your stories, all your everything, all your experience, everything. In Instagram, shorter text, but very, wonderful picture. Instagram, this is a community for leisure life, for emotions. Instagram, this is for emotions. Facebook, this is for feelings. So, first of all, you have to, our phones, we do not need to buy some, expenses, some devices, just a phone. You need just a phone. We have a lot of, uh, um, different programs which help us to make us more beautiful. And handsome for men. So we can, create now, we have no limits for our pictures. Even, I hope you like my pictures. I hope, because Pinterest, this is my favorite, store for pictures. And I put yesterday, I put, for example, African people, and I got a lot of wonderful pictures. But why I'm telling this to you, you can find a lot of not pictures, but ideas. You can find a lot of ideas for your pictures. To be professional, to be honest, it's easy. You have to find people which you like, and please look on their profiles. You have to see, for example, I don't know what you're looking for and what you appreciate, but please find some, social media uh, people who create, emotions for you, and make not the same. You will never do the same, but this copy paste, the biggest brands do the same, believe me. Doesn't matter, cosmetics, by the way, who has iPhones? Do you know that after a new model of iPhones, Samsung makes the same? Huh? So each brand create, and competitors in each industry we need just for this speed. So copy paste, this is the idea for people who start create a personal brand. Don't find the ideas in your head. Go to internet. The first of all, this is a Pinterest. This is my recommendation. The second, you have to focus on your niche. This is, please use the hashtags. I know that you know because I look on your profiles, I know that you use it, but create your own. Create your own. For example, cozy home or my daily life or something which you put on this hashtag. You will find a lot of your own stories. Be permanent. This is again crucial also for this social media. Because at least one, two posts per week, even um, faster, but you have to be, on this time. The best days for the post. This is Wednesday and this is Sunday. This is my recommendation, but this is only statistic from Facebook and Instagram. And the most popular posts and photos after 8 p.m. So when the people are relaxed after all this, daily basis, they'll go to social media and looking for, life of different people. So about stories. So stories, this is our life. People mostly looking for the stories. This is the Instagram. So they're not sometimes, if you have a, um, choice to see posts or stories, the statistic shows the stories seeing faster. And so with the stories, you can show everything. What you are doing, what you are eating, what you are training, how you are. Even now, you can just make a picture and say, "Oh, I am on the training." So with some blonde lady who cannot open the presentation from the beginning. So, you have to be fun. You have to make for different people emotions, because this is like, Hollywood. For most people with the Instagram especially, people try to make their life more easy, more funny, more. That's why you can do it. You don't need a lot of money. You don't need from the beginning, something new. You need you, and you need your emotions for these stories. Again, find your audience. You have to focus on this. And especially for Facebook, for Instagram, you have to, especially with a post. This is not about stories. This is for the post. Uh, the most crucial for the stories now, especially, this is the questions. People want to have the connection. They want to ask, and especially for the Facebook, if you dream to have not like a post with likes, yes, I like it. If you want to make it like community, please ask at the end of your post, put the question, and people try to answer under your post. And my recommendation, answer on each comment, even if it's negative. Even if it's negative, you have to work, because you know under the each these followers, this is a really person. So we need to communicate with them, communicate as much as we can. And of course, our answers, they are make our post go up, so a lot of people will see our post, so and go. And of course, I have a special, I don't know, not a present, but my recommendation, this is a pyramid. I will show you now. Oh, for example, a picture is a worth as 1,000 words. So you see, this is a from Pinterest, but you can do it easily at your home. Doesn't matter now. We have summer. We can make a lot of, but photo. This is our strength. People will buy us of the photo. What does it mean, a pyramid? So we have in our social media, we have to show people different level of our posts. So the biggest the first level of this pyramid. So the name of this level, how to, so this is a simple instruction. For example, how to be entrepreneur. First of all, you have to find the company. The next one, try the products, sign the contract, I don't know, call to sponsor. Yes. For example, how to cook the omelette. Huh? We need eggs. So this is, simple instructions of the process. If you want to teach people, again, people really like to develop themselves, but they need somebody who will make this process more easily, more funny, and you can help them. So this is the first level, and my recommendation, start with them. For the next level, this is name of hope marketing. What does it mean? Uh, to be honest, in social media, very often we try to show our, very positive life, um, our maybe not real life. My recommendation, show your real life. Show your real life, your daily, daily basis. I don't know, your car, doesn't matter, maybe it's not a Mustang or something very expensive, but doesn't matter. People looking not only how you're dressed, no, they are looking for your development, your own development, So in this hope marketing, we have to show experience with our customers, even you see fuck ups, our bad experience, maybe discussion with a, I don't know, in restaurant, maybe negative comments from our clients, maybe negative some, but this story, it should be not like, this is my story. You have to show your experience, what you learned, what you want to show to your audience, how to you use this experience. This is name of like hope marketing. And the last but not least level, this is conviction marketing. This is, highest and biggest bloggers and famous people, they're working only on this level. So what does it mean? This is your values. So, for example, if you are talking about healthy lifestyle, about you have to be like a visionary leader. So, if you are a leader, you have to talk about your team, about your community, about your business, about your entrepreneur style, about your values, about about everything which you can show people. You have to be, if you have an expertise, you have to show the people on this. But if you start with a personal brand, start from how to. But the next step, develop your content strategy. So as we said before, I told you that this is a process. You have to set the goals, also with a personal brand. So content strategy, it means that you put plan for the next month, for the next, I don't know, week. If you start, it can be just for the next week, but better months or even 3 months, but optimize this as a month. So which topics you will describe, which questionnaire you will put, which even photo you will do. You do not need to make a photo each day. No. If you have a chance to make photo, for example, 10 or 20 or 50, doesn't matter, you can use these photos, during a month. So content strategy, this is, your motivation, why you will be constantly in this process. So you have a plan, you have a goal. This is like, in our business. We, for example, now in qualification of diamond, our next step, this is a corporate director. So we see the goal. It's easy to move to this goal with, step by step. The same story with the branding. So content plan, even you have to put on the calendar. So please put, for example, Tuesday, Saturday, or Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I will write about. And please show different, sides of your life, about products, about your family, about children, about relationship, about sponsor, about team, about, you have to show everything what you have in your life. Of course, step number 6, constantly add value to your audience. You have to be a person who, again, develop, people, develop your audience. And for sure, people will recommend you. They will tag you. And of course, my recommendation, please tag different people, your friends, your partners, your team, and, create valuable content. What you have to ask yourself, would this will help me, how my story, my text, my post, my photo will help people to develop themselves. And of course, provide your audience with the content they will make a real difference in their life. People are not interested in our lives, no. They are thinking how you, with your personal brand, will make their lives better. So, our personal brand really, really helps sometimes people feel better. Sometimes they makes us laughing. I think last week Natalia sent me absolutely fantastic video with two ladies who are singing in the car. That was very funny. And sometimes, really, sometimes when I'm sad, I put this video, and my mood is better and better. So we create.
Fantastic.
Yeah, this is, we create the emotions for the people. That's why personal branding, this is very crucial because we are living in the world with the emotion. Ah, a lot of worlds, but this is just for your pictures. And of course, build a community. So the first goal why we are build a personal brand, this is for community, not more. No, we need Facebook and LinkedIn groups. So please go to different groups. Groups in, for example, South Africa or Ghana, or doesn't matter in your country, or health and beauty groups in Facebook. In LinkedIn, we have a lot of groups of MLM groups. Just go to the search, put MLM community, and you will see a lot of groups. So you can communicate with the people. You will see, your threats, your some troubles, and you will see that people have maybe the same problems. It will be easy for you to create your own strategy. You will see that people uh, have some experience which you need, for example. So you can teach, you can learn, but it will be funny, it will be, very motivated for you because this is a community. Next one, this is a meetups. So your meetings with the office, your presentations face to face. I mean, when we are talking online, we cannot create a feelings, community as we are doing offline. So uh, last month, no, this month, at the beginning of the month, we in Ukraine create fantastic event. It was a face-to-face, 200 people, but still I feel the emotion from these people. We collect a lot of leaders, we collect a lot of new partners, and now people, signing and signing and signing. Why? Because they feel these emotions. So even if you will be professional in personal brand, in social media, you have to go to the people. But I know that you are doing. And of course, webinars. So webinars, this is, a community. And each time when I provide training, especially for the Africa, my mood before it can be, but after that, I feel like, I create, I'm like in the morning. So I have a lot of energy because, uh, today I have 29 people, 29 people leave everything at home and came to me just to through and have 1 hour with me. And I put my favorite, people who has a personal brand. And if we are talking about, for example, Michelle Obama, so uh, the wife of president, she's wrote absolutely fantastic book. I really loved it. And she did a lot, not only for the women. No, her social uh, community made people, make people, happy. They're feeling protect only because this lady create community. Oh, my favorite, as I said, Oprah Winfrey. So 9 million US dollars now she got because of, interview with Prince, huh? So just because this lady create absolutely unique environment. Of course, Michael Jordan, because my son, he's basketball player, so I have to. And the last dance, for now, this is my top #1 of movie, and I really love it because this is a legend for me as not only as a sportsman. No, I don't mind of this basketball, but as a person, small boy from Nashville. Yeah, he came to Chicago and made this city for him. So in Chicago, he was, he's not his own city, no. But now Chicago, we associate with, Chicago Bulls, huh? Only one person. And really, each person can change this world. This is for sure. Also Malala. I love this lady, but I didn't put it. Kim Kardashian, nothing special, nothing special. But this lady creates a reality show. So people looking, how she's living, nothing special. But, millions of followers. But they start from zero. But you can do it. You can create your personal environment just with one goal. You create, and you can change the world. And of course, my favorite, Apple man. Yeah, he is not. He has, of course, Facebook page and all this thing. But his product now, this is a brand in his brand, because this is not only phone. No, this is not only computer. No, he changed our lives with these devices. And this is, imagine. And Bill Gates, I'm fan of him. Because I was working in Microsoft, and he's 100 entrepreneur. And his phrase that if I had $1, my last dollar, I will put it to MLM. Really, really. In Microsoft, they use selling techniques, negotiation skills like we have in MLM industry. So please create your first own list of the famous people and just go and look what they're doing. You can do it, but small things. But we can change the world. Oh, this is my last slide. Mrs. Natalia, thank you so much for this wonderful evening. I will go to the chat because I see some comments. Maybe.
Thank you so much,
Yeah.
Svetlana. It was amazing because, I see our chat in our group in WhatsApp, and I see the reaction. We are speaking here already in English, in Russian, so you really cannot imagine what's going on here.
Okay,
But
so
that's
thank you so
fantastic.
much.